So let me ask you this: what got you into porn? Like, what? Give us the early stages, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, so when I was a little girl, I used to watch porn like a lot.
Okay.
Just like on the TV, basically, I used to just watch it like a lot. It wasn't really technically porn, but it was. It
What
was
do
fucking
you
like it
mean?
was like movies that were
Okay.
like super sexual. They
You
were
was talking
fucking.
like monsters ball and
like
shit.
erotica. I think that's what it's called. Like
Yeah, or something. I don't know. It was on the TV. I was a little girl. I really don't know.
it's like the cinematic shit. I stopped watching.
I know what you're talking
You
about.
know what
yeah.
I'm talking about.
I stopped watching that shit when
Yeah.
I could get on the internet.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I was watching one. It was like
Pretty
a chick
much.
riding a dude, but like she was like way up here and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not no expert, but I'm pretty sure
But
his
that's not-
meat ain't
yeah.
up here.
I stopped watching
Unless he
when
like an alien or some shit.
I'll never forget what turned me off to that shit completely. It was a movie to where like it was a whole bunch of incestual shit going on, and I was like,
What's the
yo,
word?
Incest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean I don't know if I invented that one, but
I fuck with that word.
you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it was a lot of incest going on.
I don't fuck with the act. I'm talking about the word. Just a clear thing.
Right. Yeah, I got you. I'm with you.
you.
That shit was going on. I was like, yeah, nah, this shit ain't for me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I just want to watch somebody fuck. And, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It was
And
like
not
a
even
lot
like
going
that.
on.
You know what I mean? I just want to get mine and be done with the shit. But
So yeah, pretty much when I was a kid, I used to kind of watch that, and then like you said, obviously, it just kind of stopped coming on TV. That's kind of like how I remember it. I remember one day going back to the channel and it was like nothing on for that night. So I was like, what the fuck? And then I just remember my grandmother canceled the channel. I think she maybe found out we were watching it or whatever, but the channel was canceled. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, so I pretty much just started watching porn on, on my phone. And I was like super, super addicted to porn. Super addicted. Like I had to watch porn every single day. And I just remember like thinking like, this is what I want to do. Like, I want to do that.
You said as a kid, so like what age? Because we had you ever heard of Nevi Cakes? She do OnlyFans also. She out here in Jack. She was on our show. And she said she was watching porn at like 8 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I was definitely.
And she called her pops and said, "Daddy, I want to be a porn star." at the tender age of 8. He like sent her like what he sent these like send her like kicked her out.
yeah,
Like,
I think she was a little older than 8 when she told him.
Yeah,
you know
that
what I'm
sounds
saying?
about
But yeah, it was young. I think it was like 13 maybe, but it was somewhere in that range.
yeah, bro, crazy.
Yeah, if my hypothetically speaking, because I ain't got kids, if my daughter ever came to me and said I want to do porn, I don't know how I would react. You know what I mean? I probably would have a breakdown.
Well, I don't know my dad, so who cares? But also, I do have okay, I do have 4 brothers and
I love that movie.
4 brothers. I actually talked to my brothers about my me being a porn star before I actually did it.
Wow.
And I have a twin brother actually, and when I was probably about like 14 or 15, I did mention it to my brother, and I was like, "Hey, like I kind of want to do this. Would you be mad?" And he told me like, "Yeah, you better not do that shit," basically. But I was like 14 or 15, and it's my twin brother, so he basically was like, "The fuck, like no."
Yeah,
Like, be a fucking lawyer or something. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
And I'm like, okay, I'm not. And then, yeah. And then, so obviously I did it anyway. So, but they don't have a problem with it. They actually, honestly, I feel like my brothers, they kind of take pride, not in my career, but they take pride in me, who I am as a person.
Right.
So they have no problem with it. Like, if anybody mentions it, they're like, so?
I was gonna say
she does porn. Like, who cares?
whatever pay the bills, right?
Well, that and just it's not even really about the money to me. I feel like it's more of just porn is something I've always wanted to do. So it's more for me, I'm actually accomplishing things that I said I was going to do.
Yeah,
so for me, I'm happy being exactly who I always wanted to be.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
And I feel like the girls who do, you know, porn for money, I feel like you can tell in their videos because it just
Indeed.
looks
Lazy
crazy.
as fuck.
Lazy. It looks fake. I mean, porn's gonna look fake, especially if you're shooting for companies. But, you know, you bring some type of realness to it when you're into it.
Right.
So we never like interviewed. Usually when we have the women on here, they just do like the OnlyFans only. So we never had a young lady that did that dabbled in both. So what is better? Is it OnlyFans or like actually doing porn?
What's better? Honestly, it's more of, I wouldn't say what's better. It just depends on who you want to be, basically. If you want to be a star, then yeah, you're gonna want to be booked by porn companies. But if you just want to be like a social media influencer, something like that, or you just want to get money on your own and you don't want to deal with producers, then do OnlyFans. If you don't want to deal with other people, and if you're a catfish, do OnlyFans. So I'm not saying that all. I just made OnlyFans, so obviously.
I mean,
But-
shit, get that bag.
Yeah,
It's out
I
there.
just made one.
So did you make it like during the pandemic?
No, like I just made it last month.
Oh, last month. Oh, okay,
Yeah, I just made it last month. So definitely go sub.
for sure. Like before we get into the more of the questions, can we get the viewers or like a view of you? Because
Okay, yeah.
you looking good. I must say. You would agree, Joseph?
Indubitably.
I'll wait till you pass the blunt.
Thank you guys. Yeah. I'll
Get
show
that
you
one more
guys.
puff one. Joseph, you gotta get the mic stand for it.
Of course. I am a gentleman.
Okay.
Round of applause.